We live.
What's going on, people? Uncle Hotep, Vibe High, Hotep Jesus. We back. Episode 3 of Hotep's Been Told You. How you doing, Hotep Jesus? How you doing?
I'm feeling good. How you, my man?
I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling, man. It's summer. The heat died down a little bit. You know what I mean? We had that heat wave, man. I thought they was gonna kill a brother out there, man. I thought they was gonna kill it, man.
It's been a scorch out here, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, man. Thank everybody that's in the room. Please hit that thumbs up. Please share. And we're going to get right into it, man. World Cup finals, man. They're saying it's globalism versus nationalism versus globalism. Croatia versus France, man. I thought my England pick almost made it, man. My England pick almost made it. They messed around. But now they're saying, this is, France is representative of globalism, and Croatia is representative of nationalism. Is this going to have an effect, man? Sometimes I think the elites use sports to like dictate things that happen in the future. You know what I mean? So,
is that what they saying? Is globalism? Wait, what are they saying? Is globalism and what?
No, they're saying France is globalism. Because all the African brothers on France, and then they're saying Croatia is nationalism. That's what they're going to be cheering for on the World Cup finals.
Man, I thought it was Black Panther versus Captain America.
Oh, no.
It's Wakanda going to the World Cup for me. It's Africa, man. I don't know how that's globalism, but I guess.
You still rolling with France, man? You still got France?
Of course I got France. You don't see all the brothers on that squad? You see Mbappe out there and Paul Pogba, man. Yo, I'm telling you, Croatia don't stand a chance. Croatia got lucky against England. England should have won that game. Croatia got lucky, but I'm predicting 3-0 or 3-1 France in regulation.
That's a prediction?
That's my prediction.
All right, that's it. We got it. It's official. Hotep's Been Told You the official prediction of the World Cup final. When is the World Cup final? When are they playing?
Sunday.
Okay.
I don't know what time, but it's Sunday. I'm gonna be around. I think I got an interview. Whoever interview that's with is getting pushed back.
All right. Trump got a Supreme Court pick. He put that out there. I was wrong. I thought he was going woman. Did you think he was going woman, or did you think he was going men?
Nah, we go. We go with the dogs. Gotta go with the homies.
Yeah, I seen. Kavanaugh came up. He seems to be a nice guy. He seems to be straight shooter. They're saying he might attack the Roe v. Wade. He's saying. I heard it said he's not going to do anything of something that has already precedence. But the left is shivering in their boots about Roe v. Wade, man. I can't. It's distasteful. But what do you think about the pick, man? Do you like it?
I like the pick, man. If the liberals are mad, it's a great pick. It even got the conservatives fighting. We got Tommy Lauren out here getting attacked by the conservatives. You know what I'm saying? So I know it's a good pick because the conservatives is fighting. You know what I'm saying? I think that Tommy Lauren, I don't agree with her statements, but I do agree with one piece of her statement. She made sense where she said we don't want to waste our time with Roe v. Wade. There's like more fish to fry than Roe v. Wade,
right?
Which I can debate. We can debate that. Still though, she broke the rule. Never go against the home team. The liberals are great at that.
Yeah, because that's when she got kicked off the Blaze because she went against her home team. She said she's for abortion. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't really agree with it. You know what I mean? I just think it's overused in America. I mean, I know people that's like their birth control or something like that. I mean, if you got Plan B pills and everything else, man, I don't think there's a need for some of this stuff. But anyway.
Yo, turn my volume down a little bit.
Oh, my fault.
Yeah, it's all good. Maybe Tommy's a thought. Maybe she, you know what I'm saying? Maybe she visits the clinic twice a year. We don't know.
I think she was trying to, I think she's trying to modernize the conservative woman. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think she wants to go left on certain policies that she thinks like the modern woman is all about. You know what I mean? They're all about, their career and stuff. Be damn. Like I was watching, like the girl was watching Dear White People, and I was like, oh my god. And this guy, and then like one of the characters it got pregnant. You know what I mean? And then they went through this like
by a white man.
No. This was a different, not that girl. This is a different girl by a brother, and they went through. She didn't know what they were going to do. Then she walked to the clinic, and then she had a scene. She was running away. She was going to leave the clinic, right? Then she turned around. She had this dream about her kid growing up. Then she turned around and went and got an abortion, man. I was like, oh, man, they're ruthless, man. It's
They put that in the episode?
Yeah, that's in the episode.
Yo, they pushing the agenda on Netflix?
It's definitely, they put the agenda on Netflix. That show is heavy agenda, man. It's really heavy agenda.
I saw the Hoteps episode where they did us dirty. You know what I mean? So after I saw that, I was like, I don't need to be watching this. I already knew what time it was. You know what I mean? But damn, they got the abortion in there too. They gonna poison our people, man.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess this picture's gonna be good. I don't know what they can't stop it. You know what I mean? So
he let us keep our guns. He wants the guns.
Yeah.
I need my Rambo assault rifle. I need my AR, man. Okay, what the liberals say? You gonna take my AR from my dead hands?
Yeah, I gotta get one, man. I haven't. I've been saying I'm gonna get one for a couple years, man.
$500 on the internet.
They dropped down to 500.
500.
I was balking at 1,000. I was like, man, I don't know, man, because I'm not gonna shoot it that much, but 500, I might be able to come out of my pocket for 500.
You gotta get you one of them 500 jumpies. Then you gotta go to the gun show and go get your mod kit, out that thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right about that. You're right.
Just in case something go down, you might want to just mod it to full auto. Just in case. But don't keep the full auto on because that's illegal. But had a mod ready.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh. Another thing about Kavanaugh, didn't he called Hillary a bitch or something like that?
That sealed the deal for me. I am so sorry. Some shine was in my mentions like, oh, you actually stand for that? Absolutely, I do. She's a bitch. Thank you, Kavanaugh. That let me know he's a real G.
You definitely, man. That definitely, I'm like, he called her. I'm like, man, that's gonna get him confirmed quicker, man. What are you talking about?
How I got this only question I got on this is how can the white liberal and the black liberal say Black Lives Matter and then want to have a discussion over Roe v. Wade after you kill all them babies? Obviously, Black lives don't matter if you wish on Black death. 5% of the services from Planned Parenthood go to prenatal care. 5%. That means 95% is not planning a baby's life and is planning its death. That's a damn shame.
That is, it's a damn shame, man. And they really don't deserve federal funding. I wish they would take that away.
Absolutely.
I don't believe in any of their stuff, man. It's I don't want to go. I'll go Hotep on that. What's her name? Spranger, Susan Sanger, Margaret Sanger,
the KKK.
She ain't worth a goddamn quarter, man. But these feminists, they'll defend her to death. Both black and white, they'll defend her to death.
To the death, man. Oh. Jemele Lemieux said, well, that was then and this is now. What? Shut your dumb ass up.
Yo, that's wild, man. And I don't know. That's really
PBCR 207 said over 500,000 abortion deaths this year alone. Woo!
That's crazy. You know, and I went to see Dr. Umar speak right in Delaware like 2 years ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was a Hotep, you know, it was in a park. So it was Hotep down. Everybody had their everything they selling. They had DVD shirts, right? And one brother was selling a shirt that said, I don't know, it was like 20 million deaths, black deaths, or have been caused by abortion, right?
Yeah.
I'm aware one of these days we'll do the video. But you know, that's some people get it and some people don't. If we weren't, you know, we talk about how we fell behind Hispanics as as a size of a minority. Well, it's because we not only we shooting each other, we killing it. We having the abortions, and their people aren't even born.
That's
They
exactly
have 2, 3, 4 kids. They don't understand their strength in numbers. You know what I mean? I think people like, they fell for the millennial trap, or like, you know, kids are bad or evil. You don't have time for it. It's better off. You might as well. You can't afford. If you can't afford that Beamer, man, you don't need the kids. You know what I'm saying? They'd rather have the Beamer than the kids. You know what I mean? They don't understand that. You mean the lineage and the health and your kids going on. What's the word for it? Your descendants.
Mm-hmm.
Could be infinitely more valuable than a car and shit like that.
That's your investment.
Yeah.
And that's what people don't understand. We got to stop investing in these cars and start investing in these kids.
Definitely. You're only going to get what you put into them. You know what I'm saying?
Word. People be looking at me like, why you look so broke? I mean, like, yo, because I put all my money into my kids. I'm gonna pass the Hotep torch to them. And they gonna run havoc across the earth.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you want to get to what's his name? Strzok? This is the big news of the day.
I'm gonna call him Big Daddy Stroke.
Big Daddy Stroke.
Big Daddy Stroke. I want to play it, but I think I'm gonna get some feedback. But you got old boy Louis Gohmert. If everybody wants to search this, Louis Gohmert goes at Peter Strzok and he talks about his infidelity. He insinuated that this guy, this agent, had a little hanky-panky with Agent Lisa Page.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
man.
Crazy.
I think that was the highlight of today from a very, like, I guess, non-professional standpoint or wild standpoint or a controversial or reality TV standpoint. That was the most reality TV event that happened today.
Yeah, I was watching I caught some of it, the replays, and it was very feisty between him and the Republicans. You know what I'm saying? It was like, my thing is, man, if he's in an investigation on somebody he's obviously biased against, he can't be on it. He's got to recuse himself. Like, hey, man, I can't get on this. Matter on the top of the fact, why are you using government phones? These are work phones. You sitting there yipping and yapping about Trump, or we will stop him and all this, talking to your side chick on your government phone. I mean, that's
50.
Come on, man.
50,000. 50,000 text messages.
This running his mouth. 50,000 though.
50,000.
I can't.
That's a lot of gossiping for an FBI agent, yo.
I know, you know what I mean? And to me, I'm like, if I was head of the FBI, I'm like, man, you guys can't have biases, man. You got to just do your job.
And that's what they said. That's what they said today. They were like, if you're an FBI agent, you should be allowed to have your own personal political beliefs and bias. And I'm just like, I get it. I get what they're saying from a constitutional standpoint, but from an agency standpoint, it's kind of like when you join the military and they be like, yo, you ain't got no rights no more.
No.
I feel like once you join an agency, it's like, look, you work for the agency now and you're an objective agent of our system. So you can't have favorites.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I got this thing wrong, but I don't agree with it.
I know when I was in the Air Force, I was in the Chair Force, the Air Force, whatever y'all want to call it, bleed blue. It was right in the articles. You couldn't go out in uniform and go out and like protest or anything like that. You couldn't do any of that. You know, and for them to allow this guy while on the job, come on, man. That's like a no-no. I mean, it's, you know, I'm glad I seen Gowdy getting his behind, man. And, you know, he tried to give it back to him. And I seen, you know, the Democrats was clapping a fool for it. I'm just like, man, this is some government hijinks, if you will.
It's definitely a government hijinks. When you listen to when the Republicans spoke and you listen to when the Democrats spoke, it sounded like the Democrats were reading these preconceived essays, these very well thought out essays to defend Agent Strzok, Agent Daddy Strzok. That's what it seemed like. It was just like, you guys aren't really, like, the Republicans seemed like they were speaking off the cuff. They were trying to figure out, you know, what to question this guy on. And these other people came with like these pre-made up PR statements. You know what I mean? Like they were his attorney. I'm like, okay, all right. I see the jukes that's going on.
Yeah, I definitely seen, you know, I think one guy was talking about, oh, we went to the same school. I'm like, well, my dad was you know, Asian. I'm like, man, what is going on here?
Yeah.
Yo, I was just like, this is oh my gosh.
Rep Gutierrez. He was worried about the 3,000. He's like, the 3,000 kids at the border. Man, you shut up. Then you had the other black lady. I want to tell her shut up. It was just like they kept trying to put Trump on trial and get this guy off the hook. I'm like, nah, we here to put, you know, Daddy Strzok up under the microscope. That's what we here for. We're not here to put Trump under the microscope. Y'all tried that. It didn't work. Came up clean. And if there was anything on Trump, something would have leaked. It seems like a whole lot's leaking from the left.
Yeah.
So if Trump had any collusion, why we don't got no leaks? Either the right is smarter with their dirt, or we ain't got no dirt.
Yeah. Yeah. I think some of the dirt they had on the right, that was some of they forced some people not to seek re-election. They were like, hey man, we're gonna release this or that's where you see a whole bunch of people not seek re-election. But this is a disgrace for FBI, man. You know, and the thing is, you see the people on the left now, they used to go to task on the FBI and say they're doing this and doing that. Now they're cheering for them. Now I see black folks cheering for the FBI. The same FBI that tore apart the Black Panthers. The same FBI that went undercover. There was an agent said he went undercover with the Black Panther. He was setting arson on fire. He was getting a paycheck from the government, setting arsons on fire just to make the Black Panthers look bad. And all this other craziness, man. I see black folks just cheering. I'm like, man, I wish I would, man.
Bruh, he was, some dude, I tweeted about Agent Strzok, and some black dude was like, you shut up, da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, y'all on the FBI side? I'm like, oh my God. I didn't respond because it's just ridiculous, but it's just like, wow. Like, wait, first of all, y'all be crying about white supremacy and systemic racism and the white man this and the white man that, and now the white man's on the stand and you got the white man's back. What the hell is going on? What is wrong with y'all? I just want to smack the whole black community up, man.
That's crazy, man. But is this only going on for today, or is he done after this?
Man, this thing was all day. I want to say it might be a day 2. I don't know, but I think there's a day 2. The way with the questioning went today, it should. All right, put it like this: the way the questioning went today, there shouldn't be a day 2. Like, I'm pretty sure we've exhausted everything we could have. He's just gonna keep on lying. But there could be. I don't know. Let's see what the chat says. I know a lot of the times the chat is way more informed than we are sometimes. So hopefully they can provide some answers. I want to read this tweet. Turn my volume down a little bit. I still hear me. I said, if black people want justice in America, they have to be objective and demand justice across the board and not protect blatant liars like Peter Strzok as the blacks in Congress are doing today. If we want the justice system to work as it works, we got to apply the same rules to everybody across the board.
Yeah.
And we're not doing that.
We definitely not. Bold like a leopard says Lisa Page is tomorrow. And John J, thanks for the super chat. He says, at the height of the American slavery, 78% of slave owners were ethnically Jewish. What would Hotep get behind the idea of Jewish bankers giving reparation in the form of African ethnic states in the South?
First of all, thank you, John J, for the super chat. But I'm just gonna sidestep that question. My name Bennett, and I ain't it. Yeah, I'm not about to get Hotep's been told you cancel before we get started.
Yo, I'm out there like Draymond on the front.
With the sniper rifle. With the IDF. Yo, shout to John J though. I appreciate you and I appreciate the question. But my brother, we still need these shekels. Woo, that was a good one. That's a good one.
Oh, you want to get into Shine of the Week, man?
Shine of the Week. This is a new segment, y'all, called Shine of the Week, where we highlight the most idiotic person of the week. Uncle Hotep, what you got for us?
Man, I gotta go with Charlemagne the God, man. But I'm kind of, well, I'm not glad. Well, there's two things about this.
We are. I'm clapping. I'll say it. I'm clapping.
Everybody should get their day in court. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all don't know, the people in the chat, Charlemagne the God has been accused. Well, he had a rape allegation a few years back. He pled for, and he went on it. He explained it online. He explained it on his podcast. He said he didn't do nothing. The girl was underage. I guess he was just guilty of. I guess he was getting underage girls drunk. I don't know. He said he didn't do nothing. He didn't touch her. DNA evidence said nothing. But we're in the Me Too era, and everybody is like, you can even get an allegation, they're kicking you right out the door. But Charlemagne got some good friends in high places. First they're spiking the hashtags on Twitter.
Yep.
He called up YouTube. He got Star's video. Star is the one that broke it.
Yes.
It's crazy to me that Star is the one that's breaking. He broke African Bambaataa, and now he's breaking Charlemagne. The story was out there, but he's re-breaking it. He found a girl. The girl says she wants some closure. And it's, it's, I don't know. I want to say it happened to a better person. He definitely had some stuff coming to him, but I think he's Teflon. But this shows you how the Me Too movement is fraudulent. They pick and choose who they want to get out of here. They got Weinstein out of here because I don't know what he did behind the scenes. He pissed somebody off. They said, we'll get rid of this guy. You know what I mean? Just like Terry Crews. This is just like Terry Crews. When Terry Crews said that guy grabbed him, they suspended him for 6 weeks. He's back to work. Nothing happened to him. See, it's Me Too against certain people. But if you report the wrong person, they're going to, just like they did before, they're going to sweep it all under the rug. Weinstein had agents in New York Times spiking stories for him, the editor. You know what I'm saying? So it goes deeper. This is why people bring up this Me Too junk. I'm like, man, this is phony. But Charlemagne now, he's deleting tweets. He had tweets out there talking about spiking the grid. If you don't take a wait, what did he say? He said I'm paraphrasing.
Yeah.
He said, if you don't get nothing, just get her drunk and you try to sneak some. He tried to sneak some. He did that in 2010. And I was on Lipstick Alley, right? They kicked me out to college, so I got to go to another forum. On his podcast, he was saying the same thing, doing this the Bill Cosby.
Spanish Fly. I heard that too. Star posted it today. Star posted it. Matter of fact, I just went to go look because I saved it in my likes. I went to go look and it's not there no more. I think Star took it down. Yeah. But Star been like dropping it and be like, yo, y'all. He said in his tweet, he said, y'all better download this because it's going to delete soon. But I saw Charlemagne with my own eyes and I heard Charlemagne with my own ears. He said he gave the girl Spanish Fly. He said she blacked out and he still had sex with her. He got her drunk, gave her Spanish Fly, and still had sex with her. Now, I'm not going to touch that part because first of all, I've never done nothing like that. I don't have to do that to get with women. It comes easy for me. So for cats, I mean, maybe when you got black spots all over your face, you got to do stuff like that. You know what I mean? And then later on, I guess you bleach your skin, whatever. But here's the thing. Like Uncle Hotep said, it's not being treated fairly. If this was anybody else, this would be front page news. Jemele Lemieux would be all over this. If this was R. Kelly and R. Kelly was on record saying he gave a woman Spanish Fly, Jemele Lemieux would have shut down Twitter. The servers would have crashed. If this was R. Kelly, if this was Chris Brown, if this was me, if this was you, if it was Omar Johnson, the Twitter would have been shut down. But because it's one of their own, they moved the goalpost. And this is the hypocrisy we're talking about with the left, and this is why we can't trust them.
You're right. You know, I went right to Jamila's page. I was like, let me see what she said. She hasn't tweeted his name in days.
Nothing.
Ever since the story broke, she hasn't tweeted his name ever. Not even a subtweet.
Woof.
I was like, this woman, the same one that has just made a video about R. Kelly, says this is going to save our girls and everything like that. She is silent on it. And I'm like, how can this be? But you know, another thing is, you know, since he sits up there at what are they? Power 105, the Breakfast Club.
Right.
You know, he invited Jemele up there. Remember Jemele? He had Jemele up there.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So he had all these people.
Uh-huh.
They don't want to lose that. They don't want to lose that opportunity.
Correct. They need the Breakfast Club.
Because, you know, he's going to be like, oh, I'm going to see who sticks with me. And who ain't sticking with me, they ain't getting no invite to the Breakfast Club.
Yo, not even Ebro mentioned it. And that's his competitor. I cut on the Hot 97s this morning like, that's your competitor. You gonna say something, Ebro? Him and Peter Nosenberg, they ain't say nothing. They ain't said nothing. I said, oh, y'all just letting the rape stories just fly. But the Pac-Man Jones, y'all was all over that. Right. But see, the guy gets a pass. Oh, this how the lefties is moving.
That's crazy.
Hey, it's some collusion. There's some collusion.
It definitely is. You know what I mean? And I said before, I didn't think anything was happening. I was like, man, that white folks got put too much money behind him now. He's got a HBO show coming. You know what I mean? He was on these networks. They put a lot of money behind him because they've been building this guy up for years. He cleaned his face off, man. You know, I would say since he bleached, he got man protection since he bleached his face. Matter of fact, just for this, he gotta go shovel shades lighter in his neck.
He gotta go Sammy Sosa like.
Next time we see Charlemagne, he gonna be looking like Sammy Sosa.
Charlemagne, you get shine of the week. Feminists and the Me Too movement, you get shine of the week, man. Oh, get them out of here, man. Oh, what's wrong with y'all, man? What are we gonna do with y'all?
I don't know, man.
Still not woke. Hit us up with a super chat. Our second super chat. Thank you, still not woke. Black feminists have been trying to get him out for years. He'll be fine though, since he got clout in the industry. P.S. Can I get unblocked on Twitter, Jesus? Yo, you just paid for your unblock. I need you. I need you to type your @ in the chat, and I will go and unblock you while we're live. You just paid for it, and we appreciate you. Don't be an infractioner again, because I'm quick to block. Can I talk? Can I just explain in 60 seconds my block rule?
Okay, go ahead, man. Get.
Okay. First of all, you got to respect me. If you come at me in a disrespectful tone, depending on how I'm feeling at the time, I'm going to just block you. Because I look at my Twitter as being the courtyard of my kingdom, and I am the king. And when you step into my courtyard, if you address the king with anything less than respect, I must have you removed. And that is me blocking you. So that is my rule. Be respectful, and there won't be any issues.
That's cool, man. Still not woke. You gotta put the @ to. Send them the @ man.
Yo, put your @ in so we can get you. John Q Public, shut your dumb ass up. We already exposed you. Wasn't he on YouTube like with a mask on and all that?
Yo, like he's living in China. He had the thing on this to breathe the air. John Q, what is happening, my dog? We need some more videos with you with the mask on, man. I swear he's feds, man. John Q is the feds, man. He won't deny it though. I mean, he might be playing with me, but I think he might be the feds, man.
Oh man. What's next up on our schedule?
Candace versus Jemele.
Yes!
Hill.
Yes!
Black women beefing on the timeline. Can't we all just get along? Yo, but I seen Candace is challenging people to a debate. You know, I mean, she challenged Jemele. I think Jemele didn't say no. She ain't want no parts of that, man. But what is the basis of the beef, man? What happened?
The basis of the beef was over like Jemele Lemieux's a race pimp. She's a poverty pimp. You know what I'm saying? And Candace called her out. She said, "Look, they had a few ats back and forth. You know, actually, let's go ahead and pull that up while I'm talking. She had a few ats back and forth with Jemele, and then you know, us conservatives, we're not here for the constant back and forth on Twitter show. We're kind of past that. You know what I mean? We like, yo, let's bring it right to the live debate where you can't hide and run the Google facts and you know what I mean? No, we're going to challenge you right here, right now, live, and see if you can stand it. So I got the tweets right here with her and Jemele Hill. And let's look at the tweet. First of all, shout out to my sister, my TP USA sister, Candace Owens. Get him, girl. Get him, girl. Jemele Hill said, no, wait, hold on. Jemele Hill, I think she responded to Candace. No. Jemele Hill said, Black people just hate racism. That's it. And really, that's the only reason we've been labeled as liberal. What? Shut your dumb ass up. Some people have turned racism into a political issue when it's a moral one. Okay. Candace said, all people hate racism, Jemele. Haven't met a single white person that loves being called a cracker or a Spanish person that prefers being referred to as a spick. I'm young, though, so there's still time. At which point, Jemele Hill says, with all due respect, all people do not hate racism. Racism is profitable and worse. Comfortable. Showing a disdain for slurs is about appearing polite. I'll be far more impressed when that energy is used to dismantle systems created to crush marginalized people. How many times have we heard systems? You're on ESPN all day. That's a system, you dumbass. So my sister, Candace Owens, said racism is definitely profitable. On that we agree. And I could say that's true because Sean King done got rich off that. DeRay done got rich off that. So we know it's profitable. It's why Dems use people like you to continually speak about it. The goal is to paralyze blacks with undue fear, keeping us enslaved to ideologies that continue to fail us. Would love to discuss this with you on the Rubin Report. And then that's when Jemele Hill said, she basically declined at that point. You know what I mean? Because she's scared.
No, yeah. I mean, she don't want to get blown out. She get blown out. She looks simple. Jemele has. I never seen somebody just take the turn and run. Like, she had a nice cushy job. She had Sports Center. All she do is do the sports. You know what I mean? Interview athletes, and she want to jump in the political arena, man. And then once you get in the political arena, these debates, because I did see the tweet where Jemele was like, man, she didn't know about what these debates were about and stuff like that. Like, she tried to play it off like it was like worthless. But this is what people do when you're in that arena, Jemele. I mean, you can't just be like, sit there and spit your narrative and not have somebody want to challenge that on a platform. This is how these things work. It's almost like sports. You can't be just talking, you got to play. You know what I mean? Jemele, you got to play. You got to get in the game. You know what I'm saying? You would talk all this yang and she's a press man. You are not a press worker for ESPN. How is she a press? She don't know no press people. You don't see them when she go back home for a barbecue. She might see her cousin Nene or all that, but she don't see no press people. Let's be real. And to be honest, she's probably her family's probably okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. She drive a nice ass, fancy ass sports car. I want to read this tweet here from Jemele Hill, and then I want to read Candace's response. She said, "I find it so strange that people make these kinds of requests often. Is this pay-per-view? The implication is that anybody tagged in this has to validate their viewpoint. If you make whatever." But yes, is this pay-per-view? Yes, I'll put money up to watch Candace slaughter you. Now, Candace responds, she says, "This seems like a long-winded way to admit that you don't possess the intellect to back up your assertions. No, she ain't say nigga. This seems to be the case for all people that chirp, called her a bird."
She's definitely slick with it.
She said, "This seems to be the case for all people that chirp the loudest about how racist America is. I wonder why. Chirp."
Yeah, Jemele don't want nothing to do with that. She don't. She really, really don't.
Chill with them sauce.
She really, really don't. And Jemele is cool when she's talking on her platforms and her space. You know what I mean? But I've yet to see her like get challenged on anything. Right. Nobody like when remember Jemele was the one that retweeted that Root article about black men or white men of black men or
straight black men are the white people of black people. Don't forget the straight, because that's the agenda by Damon Young.
And she didn't fight, like, people were killing her. She didn't say nothing about it. She just let it ride. You know what I mean? But I don't know.
When she promoted and co-signed that article that straight black men are the white people of black people, right then and there, she showed her true colors. And it was that moment where I said, you know what? Nope. She is now the enemy. I can't fucks with her. That was rude. That was blatantly rude. Because I'm going to tell you why that's rude. Remember when she had the whole spiggle spaggle with ESPN and got suspended? Who's that dude? Something Smith, Michael Smith?
Yeah.
Michael Smith had her back.
Yeah.
So when she talks about straight black men, maybe he's gay and I don't know it. I'm pretty
No, I
sure
think
he's straight.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's straight. But that's a diss to him. But he probably lets it slide and whatever. That's a diss to somebody who had your back. But again, this is people falling into the gender, yo.
It's sickening, you know what I mean? I thought, I used to thought Jemele was like a talented personality. I think she's rather smart. I don't think she's no dummy, but she's taken into the agenda and just ran with it. You know what I mean? It's like she's went with the left agenda and ran with it. I know ESPN was leaning that way and everything else, but like sometimes black folks overdo stuff, man. Sometimes you gotta be like, man, I'm gonna give you a little bit, not all the way. Black folks always got to go all the way, and that's what she did, and that's why she got suspended. And that's why she's not even like, I think she's on the 6th, but she's not on. I mean, on the Rights for the Undisputed, but she's not on the Daily Show like she used to be.
What she got suspended for? She said something about Trump, right? What she say?
Her dumbass was trying to tell people to boycott the NFL. Like,
ESPN
gets money from the L, gives money to the NFL for contracts, and you're going to tell them as an employee, don't watch the Cowboy games. I think it was, don't watch the Cowboy games.
Yeah,
what the people want them shines to stand up.
Messing with that money.
Yeah, I mean that was the most insane thing. Like why would, if you're working for a company, you would tell somebody, hey, you boycott them. Like y'all cover the Cowboy games.
Yo, you good until you start messing with the Bracket Brothers money.
I'm telling you, it's insane.
Leave that alone. Somebody asked about Candace's challenges to people, and I just feel like her situation with Jemele Hill is indicative of the behavior of the left. Even myself, I've had back and forths with blue check Negroes and the Negroes of the left. And then I just say, let's debate this live. And they always decline. They never want to take that, but they'll battle with you all day on Twitter. And I think that's indicative of their fear of losing.
Yeah.
Their fear of being exposed, the fear of us proving that they have no case.
Yeah, definitely. They got to be shook. You know what I mean? Because I don't know. Do they actually not believe it? If you believe in something wholeheartedly, I would think you would debate it anytime, any day, any place. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking maybe they don't believe wholeheartedly in what they say. That's what I think. They shouldn't get up there and try to debate.
Oh, they don't even believe what they're saying.
No, they can't, man. They can't. They doing it for the money, the shekels, the shillings.
Woo! I like that take. I didn't really think about that. They don't even believe. You can't believe half the stuff they say. Like, it's just so ludicrous. Like, how could you believe that stuff? So I think you're right, yo. And I'm gonna have to sit down and mull that over, and I'm gonna start applying that. Every time they respond to me or speak, I'm gonna be like, you don't even believe yourself. Man, I don't know.
What happened to your boy Stephen Miller, man?
Yo,
he can't eat no sushi in peace, man. Was he getting takeout sushi, or was he trying to eat it in the thing?
$80 worth of sushi down the drain, right in the garbage. You know what?
What, they threw it out? He didn't get to eat it?
He threw it out.
Oh, he threw it out.
He went to a bar, ordered sushi. You know how you do takeout. You always go to the bar for takeout sometimes at some restaurants. So he went there. He ordered about $80 worth of sushi from the bar, and then when he's coming home, he's walking home, and the bartender, I'm assuming that it's the bartender that served him, yells his name out and then gives him the middle finger. So, the media reported that he threw out the $80 worth of sushi. So, I started thinking about it, and I put myself in his shoes, and I'm like, well, why would you throw away $80 of sushi? And I realized, I'm like, oh, they could have spit in it.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's like, I worked in a restaurant. Let me tell everybody right now, you be nice to your waiter, be nice to your server, because they will spit in your food. I've seen it done before. I never seen it done myself. I mean, I never done it myself, but I've seen it done before, and they will do it to you. So be nice to your servers. Be nice to your servers. But anyway, I'm pretty sure that was his fear. It could, to take it a step further, what if it was poisoned? Maxine Waters has radicalized the left, so we don't know what they put in that food. So maybe he didn't trust it. I don't know. That's my guess.
Yeah, you're right. Now I think about it, I don't know if I would have ate it either. But this is Maxine has radicalized these leftists. After she said that, Sarah got attacked. Somebody else got attacked. I think I can't remember what it was. Another lady that got attacked. Now Stephen Miller, he can't even get no sushi. You know what I mean? That's absolutely insane. And that just shows you that, like, people are. I didn't know some Americans be so manipulated. You know what I mean? I can understand not liking policies and stuff like that. But these people are acting like these troubling times. I'm tired of hearing these troubling times. I'm like, it's 2018. It's not even the 90s, man. It's not even the 80s. Like, these people act like this is the worst time of all time. We're in troubling times. You know what I mean? I'm like, what? What is so bad about it today that y'all got to get all upset and hyped up, like, and cuss out people because they work for Trump?
Did you see the protesters get popped with the paintball guns by ICE?
Oh, the ICE one. Yo, man, I'm kind of disappointed in them cops. I wanted them to wear them jokers out, man. One cop had his foot on the guy's chest. I guess he let it up. The guy got up and ran. I'm like, come on, man. They was out here sloppy, man. We need some Pennsylvania stormtroopers, man, to get down there and crack some skulls, man.
Some stormtroopers.
Like, listen, I seen a video of Russia, right? After England lost, they jumped on the back. You see that?
Yeah.
They jumped on the back of that Russian police car. Them Russian police got out there and wore their asses out.
Yeah, they whooped his ass like Rodney King.
They was like, well. That's why I was like, I'm waiting for that to happen. These ICE protesters. I'm like, come on, man, y'all really out there? That the Antifa was calling them the N-word.
Yeah,
calling the black cops the N-word. I'm like, oh my god, man.
He said you the white man's N-word.
Yeah, what did the cop have a paint? Was it a paintball? What kind of gun did he hit?
My guess is it was a paintball gun. It could have been a pellet gun or what's the other one? Shit. What do they call those bullets?
Rubber bullets.
They could have been running the rubber bullets, but they were shooting from so close range. I want to say it was paintball, because if you shoot somebody with a rubber bullet that close, like,
kill you.
Know what I mean? Yeah. So it had the cartridge was on top like a paintball gun. So I'm like, oh, they shoot them with paintballs. I'm like, that's pretty genius. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, yo, like, so me, I'm an empathetic person, right? So I look at the situation and I'm like, damn, like, I really don't want to see people get shot with paintball guns. They're trying to protest and, they're standing up for their rights and all of that, and I'm like, I feel bad because these are people, they're unarmed and they're getting shot. And this is what I'm feeling, right? And then the other side of me is like, yo, but they protesting ICE. So then the other side of me is like, man, fire a clip into that ass. Pass me one of them things. Because this is really bad.
They're saying it's either beanbag gun or pepper balls or something like that.
Okay.
Paintball filled with pepper spray.
Paintball filled with pepper spray. That makes sense. That makes sense. Paintball filled with pepper spray. That makes sense. Pepper balls is what they call them. Okay. That makes sense. So you hit them and then the pepper comes out and you are subdued. I
can't stand these ICE protesters, man.
I can't either.
This is another thing that the Democrats, the left, has started. You know, their chant was abolish ICE, and now you got these people out here arm in arm blocking ICE entrances. You know, somebody's going to get hurt one of these days. You know, and it's all for people that aren't even citizens here. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're actually fighting. There's stuff fighting for us, the citizens, and y'all actually fighting for people that are not even U.S. citizens. It's unbelievable.
Right. It's, you know, I was speaking to somebody else early on the phone, and I broke it down to him like this. I said, what they're doing is they're taking a minority and they're putting them over the majority. So there's 2 million starving kids in America, but we're taking the 3,000 or whatever the number has jumped to now, kids on the border, and we're putting them over 2 million kids in America. And really what we're saying is it's now 2,003,000 kids that need our help. You see, I feel like we got to clean our room and figure out how to handle our mess before we can take on more baggage. Because right now the garbage is overflowing and it's spilling all everywhere. You know, so this is my issue. And the ICE protesters, honestly, like I said, one side of me goes out to my heart to them. The other side of me says these people are domestic terrorists. They are threats to homeland security, and they need to stop. As Terrence Williams would say, y'all need to go to bed.
They definitely need to be. That's one thing I think Trump needs to get on the ball with this Antifa and stuff like that. They need to get a ball and label them terrorists, whatever. Get a task force, get an anti-Antifa task force going. They need to get these jokers out of here because you know they've been hurt. They've hurt a lot of people too. Don't sleep. I've hit people with bike locks, busting people's heads wide open. You know what I mean? Don't sleep on these commies, man. They if you sleep, you will get it. You know, you have to be on your toes around these people, man.
Absolutely. I saw AJ Plus posted like a pro Antifa video earlier, and I just got sick to my stomach, man. I'm like, wow, the propaganda is real out here. They about to like really radicalize the left by legitimizing Antifa, and it's disgusting.
Yeah.
Oh, we got another super chat. Just Blaze. Please check the video of former Black Georgia Congresswoman Cynthia McKinney roasting Donald Rumsfeld on UN, DENCORP, child trafficking, and 9/11 in congressional hearing. McKinney would be a great ally to the Hoteps. Yes. Shout out to Miss Cynthia McKinney.
Yeah.
She's woke.
She definitely is. She definitely is. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, and I'm surprised, you know what I mean, they let her say some of the things. I'm like, if I was her, I'd be walking around like this, like
you need security saying the shit she be saying.
But you can see why they got her out of there too. You know what I mean? That now you see why they got her out of there.
Yeah.
They didn't let her back in. You know? But you know, I think she ran for president one time, and you know, she's the real deal. You need more people like her, I think, in the Congress and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be sure to promote her. I'm glad y'all mentioned her. We gotta really uplift her. She's a great voice.
Yeah. We're gonna finish up with your boys, the Black Israelites.
Oh yeah. So the Black Israelites have gotten white people to kiss their feet. And there's two parts to this. So the Black community on Twitter, if you just search Hoteps, and you'll see that the Black community is calling them Hoteps. So I just first like to be clear and say that Hotep is Egyptian terminology, and the Hebrew Israelites, especially those types, hate Egypt types, and they do not claim Hotep. And they think that Hotep is the ones that put them in slavery in Egypt. So they're not technically Hotep according to them. Now, the Blacks said they're Hoteps. So I look at them as our foster children. Fine. We'll take them in. We have to rehabilitate these people. Obviously, they have some sort of sickness, these Hebrew Israelites. Now, my white followers have hit me and they said, what's going on? What's going on with this shit? What's going on with this shit? So, yes, these are white liberals filled with white guilt, kind of like the ones that gave me free coffee at Starbucks. I just like to let the white folks out there know this is not new. Captain Tazariak out of Harlem has been having white people kiss his feet and bow down for the past decade on YouTube. There's plenty of this stuff that's happening. I'd also like to say that, in a way, I'm proud of the Hebrew Israelites because they are the antithesis of the Blavity Black types. You see, the Blavity Black types want to say, oh, white supremacy is so evil, I'm a victim. And these guys got white people kissing their feet. So it's like, which is the real story? You know what I mean? So this is our community from one extreme, oh my God, white people are killing us, to, nah, white people, you about to bow down. You know what I mean? We're in the middle, obviously. But these are the extremes of our community. And white people, I just want you to understand that Hotep Nation is actively working to resolve the issues within the community from both ends of the fringe extreme.
Yeah, man. They care. There's some characters, man. You know. But like Vibe said, I mean, they've been doing that for a while, man. A long time. This isn't they ain't new. They're not fresh off the block, man. They've been, and like I said, Hoteps. There's always been Hoteps in the black community in varying degrees. You know what I'm saying? Just like the black Hebrew Israelites, a varying degree of Hotep. You know what I'm saying? It's one big umbrella. You know what I'm saying? We're all under it and shit like that.
Yeah, we got to inherit the good and the bad that comes with our community. And, you know, I hate to say it, but they're useful. They're useful. I can't say on this cast because we got to keep our shekels, but they are useful, the Hebrew Israelites. So in one aspect, I do appreciate them. I wish we could modify some things about their doctrine, but I'm not here to do that. But we're actively working to rehabilitate all blacks on all spectrums of the black community. Are we ending with the Hotep's been told you?
Oh yeah, man. You got one?
Daily Caller has reported pedophiles believe they should be part of the LGBT community. Hotep's been told you. Hotep's been told you. Apparently, they got a new flag and they want to be accepted. And at the end of the day, if you go and look at my Twitter feed, just type in Vibe High 93 or 1993. There's a video from 1993 where the LGBT community was actively performing as activists and carrying on this march where they wanted to erase the age of consent. And this was in conjunction with the LGBT movement. So when Black Lives Matter was taking the LGBT movement and pushing it ahead of all black issues and agendas, I just want to say, congratulations, you played yourself because you have actually now opened the door for pedophilia, and now our children who are already being sexually trafficked and already being sexually abused are about to be more exposed to that. So good job, Black Lives Matter. Congratulations, you played yourself.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it. Oh, one other thing. Oh, shout out to Trump, man. He reopened the Emmett Till case.
Oh, yeah.
So I didn't want to leave that out there, but shout out to him, man. You know, that's crazy, man. Once again, he did something Obama could have, you know.
Yo, Trump, the blackest president ever. He done got a black lady out of jail. He done pardoned Jack Johnson. He done opened the Emmett Till case. Oh, God damn it, I love Trump, man. God damn it. I tried so hard not to. I've been fighting it since 2016. Like, I went from, you know, I'm watching to I kind of like Trump to I like Trump. And I was like, God damn it, that's my dog. Oh man, that's crazy.
Oh, shoot. All right, man. Well, this is 9:00, people. Thanks for tuning in. You know, follow, subscribe to Hotep Genius channel. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you for all the super chat donations.
Oh, we got more.
Yeah, I think you can go ahead and
So P Dog Knight said, "Let me show some love. I always say the more you talk about white supremacy, the more you believe white supremacy. Instead, make fun of white supremacy." I agree, P Dog. That's a great statement. That's exactly what we're doing. And John J, what do Hoteps think about World War II? Y'all truly woke? John J, why y'all trying to get us in trouble, yo? What are you doing, dog? You know we can't answer these questions. But we appreciate the $2 super chat. You know what I'm saying? John J, just another super chat from John J. McKinney has been getting digitally assaulted by the ADL and other groups. Other is in brackets, groups for the last year for being pro-Trump. Would be incredible if she has Hotep backing. Much love to you both. Thank you. Yes, Miss McKinney does have Hotep backing. And we appreciate all the super chats, y'all. Did I miss one? Nah, I got them all. That's all of them.
Okay. All right, man.
Hell yeah.
Hotep's been told you. We out of here.
Every Thursday, 8 p.m. Tune in next week. We out.
Peace.